What makes a boxing coach a bad boxing coach? I never questioned myself that in any way because I've been blessed with my coaches. But going through your messages, going through your comments, I've kind of got an awakening. And I'm kind of disturbed because I've read some shit that is just crazy. So I did some research and I put everything together and I've accumulated a list which will help you spot a good and a bad boxing coach and will help you get away from these situations. If you do not know me, hi, I'm Carol. I'm an amateur boxer from Germany and I really love boxing, but I find that there are some things that are not really going well, especially on social media. So I thought the best way to change boxing is to talk about it. And that's what I'm doing right here and what I'm trying to build with my community. If you want to join that path, please feel free to subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much. First, let's go over a few no-goes. If they happen in your gym, then it's very clear that you are not fit here and you should leave. First of all, sparring between very, very far apart weight classes. And by that I mean super heavyweight, 85, 90 kilos against 60, 65 kilos on a regular basis. If your coach does not say, hey, this is a bad idea doing hard sparring that way, and I mean particularly hard sparring, then he either doesn't care about your health or has no idea what harm actually punches do. I always thought that it should be common sense that a 2 meter guy shouldn't spar a short guy, but well, there seems to be some confusion there. It doesn't help the tall guy and it doesn't help the short guy. First of all, the punches the heavy guy throws at the smaller guy are way too strong and powerful for the neck muscles to absorb. That means we have a very drastic increase of light and heavy concussions, which are directly indicators of long-term CTE, which means chronic traumatic encephalopathy. And this is the one thing you don't want to get. It's what Ali got. It's what all the NFL players get. It's when your brain stops working, you get Parkinson's, you forget everything. It's sometimes also called punch drunk. It's the boxer sickness you don't want to get. You should voice concerns about this. And one time is okay, maybe 2 times is okay as well. But if you notice that this happened every single sparring session, then you should get out of there. It's not a good gym. By the way, if you got experience with good coaching or bad coaching, I beg you, please write them down in the comments because it is great for everybody else to learn from them. And I advise you to look down in the comments as a viewer and just read some comments, read some examples so you learn more, which might help you spot a bad coach yourself one day. Number 2, no individuality. And this is also a big thing. When a coach starts treating all of his pupils like clones, then we have a problem. Nobody is the same as the man next to him, and this is true for boxing like for every other sport. Your style is individual to you. You can't force someone into some particular boxing style if it's just not natural. Everybody's individual, and your coach should really understand that and get accustomed to this. If he gives the same advice for everybody, it's definitely not a good sign. Another point which I've seen on social media a lot is everyone who tells you you can condition your chin. Trust me, you can't condition your chin. The only thing you can do is train your neck. Back to the topic. Chin conditioning, punching into the balls, punching into the ribs, punching against the chin, to nose, ears, everywhere. Bullshit. You can build up muscle that protects you from punches and you can get faster to get away from the punch as a defense, or you can get technically better and defend punches better and cleaner. These are the only ways to toughen you up as a boxer. No conditioning. You won't get a harder iron chin through something like punching each other into the face for 10 minutes. The only thing this causes is CTE and brain damage. And what do we don't want? Brain damage. Well, of course, there are many, many more things that are stupid and shouldn't be taught, but these are the main things I've read over and over again. If you have some red flags yourself, then just drop them down in the comments. I think it would be really good to get ourselves some kind of library of bad experiences so we can all learn from them. Thank you very much. Thank you guys, that's it. See you in the next one. Please like and subscribe. I thank you very much. Bye bye.